This is my Santa Cruz Bronson, and it's a pretty stiff bike, but I want to see if these flexible spokes can fix that. So these spokes are made from woven polymer from the brand Bird Spokes. They have 15 times the strength to weight ratio compared to steel, and this material is so strong that it's used in climbing, boating, and it's even used as bulletproof material. These spokes are also super lightweight and can save about 250 grams for a wheel set, but I actually like them for a different reason, and that's because they reduce trail vibrations. The spoke tension using these spokes is about half the tension that you would use with a metal spoke, and that means the rim and the wheel can flex over rocks or even flex side to side to help navigate through chunk. People might think, well, I don't want my wheels to flex, I want them to be as stiff as possible. But when anything on your bike is overly stiff, your tires will be bouncing around either up and down or side to side, and anytime your tire is not touching the ground, well, that means you don't have traction. So I'd argue that you do want things on your bike to flex. My first wheel set using Bird Spokes is still going strong. After the break-in period, I tightened them for a final time and I have not touched them since. There's been no broken or fraying of the spokes, and I've used them on a ton of different builds until they finally found a home on my XC bike. But that's the thing, that wheel set was more of an XC wheel set using lightweight rims, but for my Bronson, a trail/enduro bike, I want a wheel set that's a bit more burly and using these Bird spokes. So I called up Bird and I ordered these Bird Hawk 30 carbon wheels. The complete wheel set weighs 1444 grams. The rims are 28 hole carbon with 30 millimeters internal width, and the hub are Bird's own Talon hubs with a 54 tooth ratchet. Real quick, this is not a paid advertisement. I bought these wheels with my own money and Bird did not pay me or tell me what to say or anything like that. And these wheels are expensive, but I truly believe that the benefits are totally worth it. And the saying goes, buy once, cry once. So not only will these wheels lighten up my bike, but they should help with the harsh feeling on this Bronson. And man, the other day I was riding through a faster rock garden and this bike got completely overwhelmed. Instead of maintaining speed, it felt like I was swapping side to side and slowing down, and it actually felt like the bike could not go any faster through that section. My Bronson is the base model with a low-end Lyric fork and a low-end Fox DPS shock, and I was going to upgrade the suspension first. I even ordered a root beer colored Fox 36 fork on Pink Bike, but the fork got here and it was pretty beat up, even though the guy said it was pristine. So I got that returned, got a refund. It was a total mess, but that's why I'm upgrading the wheels before the suspension. But I actually think that's a good thing. I don't think that a $5,000 bike would come with suspension that just needs to be upgraded immediately. So I really want to take my time and figure out this base model suspension. But let's talk tires. So with these new wheels, you know I got to get some fresh rubber on there. The Maxxis tires that I put on are old and they're pretty chewed up, and I'm going for gold accents on this build. The last video I got a TRP drivetrain and a gold seat, so I wanted some tires with some gold logos to match. So I got online, I searched MTB tires gold, and I stumbled upon these Pirelli Scorpion Enduro Color Edition. I've been wanting to try these Pirellis for a super long time because I'm a motocross fan, and these tires should be perfect for what I ride here. Hard pack, rocky, and loose. These tires are pretty heavy, and the 27.5 rear came only as an EMTB tire, but that's totally fine for me because a tire like this with a thick sidewall, you can ride these tires way harder, carve through turns, smash through rock gardens, and not have to worry so much about getting a flat. So let's get these installed and see how this turns out. Dang, man, I couldn't wait, and I weighed the bike, and it is down 0.7 pounds with these new wheels and tires. But you know, as much as I like the white spokes and how they make people go like, what's that? I actually kind of want a different color. And did you know that you can actually color these bird spokes? With some alcohol ink, you can color them any color that you desire, but once you do, there is no turning back. But man, I have a feeling this is gonna be a lot of work. Wow, dude, that took like 2 hours, and it was going well until I started the second wheel, and then I was like, dude, I am over this now. It took like multiple coats and everything. You got to get all the different angles, but overall, I think it's gonna look much better for my Bronson. But let me get these mounted up. I'll take it outside, and you can tell me what you think. So what do you guys think? Was black spokes the move? I actually really like how it turned out, and it accentuates the tires a little bit and it doesn't take away from the look of the bike overall. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I actually have some custom gold bird decals on order. Take some time. I'll get them in a couple weeks or something like that. But I want to hear your feedback. Have you ever tried these flexible bird spokes before? I want to hear all the positives, negatives, neutrals. Just let me know if you've tried them before, because a lot of people are curious about these spokes. But I'm thinking with this bike being like half a pound lighter, less rotational weight, it should climb a lot better, and I'm gonna need it because I did my first ever cyclocross race yesterday. It was pretty hectic. My legs are toasted. So let's hit this climb to see if these bird spokes made the bike climb any better. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm at Hand Cut Hollow today. I've been here a couple times in my videos, but these trails are a little faster, a little more gnarly, and it should be a better test of these wheels. Yeah, I really hope all the trails are open today, because we almost had a tornado on Monday, and it probably passed right over this trail system. I don't know if it touched ground, but it was definitely potentially a tornado. And I was like, man, not again. All right, climb is complete. And I do think that was a little bit easier. I mean, this Bronson is already a great climber as is, but if there were any gains, they were definitely marginal gains. But that's why you buy these expensive bird spokes, is for people who are looking for that extra 1% out of their bike. And I actually didn't buy them because they're lightweight and for climbing. I bought them because this Bronson was harsh, and I want to see if these can reduce the trail chatter. So let's go hit a chunk trail and see if it works. All right, here we go, this trail. It's called No More Kings. Good little warm up, technical single track. Yeah. Oh yeah, these tires have great braking traction. Yeah, the reason why I love this Bronson is because the bike really encourages you to find all the little side hits, and it's really supportive. And I'm thinking with these bird wheels, that should add to that performance. Whoa. Yeah. Well, to get all those shots, it took me about 5 or 6 runs, and I can report no hand or forearm fatigue. So that's a lot better right there. And that means I had to climb uphill like 5 or 6 times as well. And I don't think these wheels made this bike 1% better at climbing. I think it made it way better. I would say like 15% better. It is way easier to climb uphill. Almost, it's like a step below my XC bike. It's that good, dude. But next up, we're gonna hit Interplanet Janet, which is a fast downhill jump trail with a couple rock gardens, and that's the trail that totally overwhelmed this bike the other day. So let's see if these bird wheels made it any better. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bike is feeling peppy. Here comes the rocks. Way better. Yeah, tons of traction, dude. This is awesome. Oh, cased it. I've never been able to clear that one day. Man, that run went so good, way better than the last time I was here. I would say mission accomplished with these wheels. Not only are they lighter, they make climbing easier, but they also handled the rock garden, hug the ground a lot better. These tires are freaking awesome too. So, I mean, they reduce the trail vibrations. There's a ton of benefits with these bird wheels. Yeah, they drain your wallet a little bit, but man, buy once, cry once. I think they're totally worth it if you're going for a high performance bike. And that's the goal in this bike. I'm going for high performance, like a Porsche GT3 RS. And the fork is running pretty good. I don't mind the fork at all, but this rear shock is not running too good. I still need to tune that up a bit more. But like a Corvette and like a Porsche GT3 RS, I want this bike to look amazing too. So I'm going for a gold theme. So let me know other gold parts that I can install on this thing, but they gotta be good, all right? So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.